Yeah, I went to University of Missouri, Kansas City for their 6-year BA MD program. I also went to high school in Springfield, Missouri, as well as middle school. I went to the Springfield Lutheran Middle School, and then went to Catholic for high school. I was also involved in lots of theater there at Springfield Little Theater. So I spent quite a bit of time there. The most recent data that we can see shows that people in Missouri have been doing the right thing and that it's working, but we need to keep up with that. Brooklyn and New York were unfortunately blindsided. There wasn't enough information for us to know what we were facing. For the work itself, it is incredibly demanding. These patients are incredibly sick, and they are sick for a long time, longer than a lot of other diseases, especially viral diseases. And so that becomes very taxing, and it's really pushed the healthcare system to its limit. So there's been a lot of unique challenges from this. Part of it is, as I try and help some of my younger residents understand, sometimes you have to shift what your goalposts are. Sometimes it can be hard we get into a pattern where we think of success as making sure that our patient lives. They have to live, and if they don't, that's a failure. The reality of this virus is that's impossible to think on everybody. It has a very high mortality rate. And because of that, we have to sort of shift our expectations. Sometimes it's about, can we help this person be as comfortable as they can in their final phase of life? Can we give their family some comfort? Can we find small victories in that? We have amazing neighbors who every day at 7 p.m., and I'm sure this has kind of been making rounds on social media and everything, they sort of have a thanking hour. It's not the full hour, but we got a guy a couple doors up with a bullhorn that steps onto his front porch and he yells, "It's 7 p.m. everybody," and people come out of their doors with pans and spoons that they're banging on. There's kids a couple of houses down that have pot lids and they're banging them together like cymbals and they're cheering. About a week ago or so, my fiance was going to work and she left the apartment during that time, and it was like she had won the Super Bowl or something. I mean, they were cheering, screaming, "Thank you." It was, you could have sworn that she was an A-lister. That's the sort of thing that gives you that little extra bit to get in, to keep fighting. The community's been sending loads of coffee and food and everything else. To me, that kind of hits me at home because, as a Midwestern guy, what do we do when we're stressed, when people are stressed out and we care about them? We want to feed them, right? So that kind of hits me at home, where these people are coming and they're bringing us great food and stuff like that. It makes all the difference. A long shift to have 5-10 minutes to get a good hot cup of coffee and great slice of pizza. You know what? That goes a long way.